What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Luxury Health Podcast, where we're going to talk about all things health. All right? All things health. Now, typically, when people bring up health, they bring up two things. Man, I wish I could start eating better. Or, man, I wish I could get to the gym more. Hit the treadmill 2 or 3 times a week, about 30 minutes to an hour, and I'm good. Cool. We about it. We're not knocking it. We actually encourage you to continue to do so, but do more if you can. All right, but we're trying to take this thing to another level, look at it from a bird's eye view, right? And move forward. We're trying to think outside the box on this, on other things that we come in contact with on a daily basis that can impact our health. All right, so for instance, finances. Do we understand the value of our money, the value of credit, and how that can have an impact on our health? The mismanaged funds, the high debt, low credit scores, how that can have an impact on our health. Student loans. 20-year-olds having hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loans, how that can have an impact on our health. All right? Do we understand the impact of community service, how that can bring joy to our life, enjoyment to our life? All right? Do we understand the process of running a business and raising money, raising funds, raising capital, so that we can have more leverage, have more buying power, right? How that can have an impact on our health. What about social health? Social health. All right? It's a lot of people out here that may be afraid to get up in front of 50 people and say a speech. Go into a room with 15 employees and network with half of them. Go in an interview with 3 or 4 people on the panel and talk about your credentials. Talk about things you've already done. Just talk to them at a high level. Express to them why you want the job. Express to them with confidence. Some people may get anxiety from that. Some people's blood pressure may go up. Vital signs go up. Panic attacks about to happen. Right? So let's talk about that on this podcast. Other things that can impact our health. Yes, food and exercise is very important, but there's other things that we come in contact with in life that can have an impact on our health. What about meditation? How many people out there meditate on a daily basis? At least one time per day for 1 minute per day. All right? I'm trying to get to that point. I'm trying to move to that level. Because if you talk to anyone who meditates at least one time per day for at least 1 minute per day, they'll tell you the importance that meditation does to the body, the effect it has on the mind, the physical body, the spirit, the way we walk, the way we talk, the confidence we bring, right? Meditation can impact a lot of that. So let's start having those conversations on this podcast. What about spiritual health? Spiritual health, very, very important. Spiritual health is very important. Let's have a conversation, because anybody knows that spiritual health has an impact on our direct health. All right? It once again affects the way that we think, the way that we move, the way that we forgive people, the way that we listen. All right? The way that we bring confidence to a situation. All right? So spiritual health is very, very important. So we're going to talk about all of those things plus more. And I don't have all the answers, Sway. Nah, I don't have all the answers. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have special guests that come on this podcast each week. It's going to be interview style. And we're going to learn from their expertise on these topics. We're going to have guests that can speak at a high level if needed, or very thoroughly in detail if needed. All right? They have more of an expertise in these topics than I do, because I'm coming here to learn. I'm not coming here to express everything that I have, because I'm not an expert in all these topics. I want to learn just like you guys. All right? So you'll be able to find this podcast anywhere you look for your podcasts. Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, SoundCloud, anywhere you look for your podcast. If you wake up one morning and say, man, I'm trying to find that Luxury Health Podcast, but I can't find it, Reach out to me, luxuryhealthpodcast@gmail.com. Reach out to me, say, hey, Carlos, I'm looking for your podcast. Want to listen to it, but I just can't find it. I'll make sure you get it. I'll upload it as quickly as possible to wherever you're looking for it at, or send it directly to you. I'll make sure you have it. All right? I'll make sure you have it. Because this is very, very important. I feel like this is needed. These conversations need to be talked about. All right? Something as simple as mental health. Mental health isn't simple, but we haven't been having the elaborate conversations that we need to. Now, I will give credit. There have been more conversations over the recent years about mental health on radio shows, podcasts, a lot of books about it. A lot of authors speak about it. But we can talk more. We can definitely talk more to make up for the years that we didn't talk about mental health. All right, so let's start having those conversations on here. I would love to get your feedback. We have a YouTube page, Luxury Health Podcast, on our YouTube page. We will have a Facebook group. For now, we're just on Roots and Crops Facebook page. Or you can reach out to me directly at luxuryhealthpodcast@gmail.com. All right? Instagram also. Instagram at Roots and Crops on Instagram. All right? So let's start having those conversations. Look out for the podcast. Go to our YouTube page. Please subscribe to the YouTube videos so that you get notified whenever we drop a new episode. We have a lot planned, a lot that we're going to roll out on this podcast. All of it is not in the first episode. We're looking to grow each and every episode, get 1%, at least 1% better each day with each episode. So hopefully the first episode won't sound like the second, third, fourth, and fifth episode. So stick with us. A way you can help with improvements, send us an email, again, at luxuryhealthpodcast@gmail.com, or go to our YouTube page, write in the comments section what you thought about the videos, some improvements you would like to see on the videos, or go to wherever you listen to your podcast at. There should be a review section. Leave a detailed review. Let us know how we did. Let us know how you like the podcast. Hopefully it's a 5-star review, but please be completely honest. Let us know what you think about the podcast, because we will read those comments. We'll read the feedback and implement your comments and your feedback in as needed. All right? So stay tuned. Look out for the first episode and be blessed. Keep moving forward. Keep pushing hard. Whatever you're doing, take it to the next level. All right? Peace.